Well, welcome everyone. I guess we should make a start. We've got a bit to get through this evening, and um, I will actually ask Liam to start. Liam's going to do our acknowledgement of country, and then we'll get around to introducing everyone and everything that's on for this evening. So over to you, Liam.
Thank you very much, Asami. Good evening, everyone. I would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people who are the traditional custodians of this land. I would also like to pay respect to the elders past, present, and emerging of the Kulin Nation and extend our respect to other Indigenous Australians present.
Thank you so much, Liam.
Of course.
So welcome everyone. Welcome to our Aardvark Listening Party. My name is Asami and I'm the music therapist of this program. And every year at Aardvark, we have an end of year concert, but obviously this year with COVID, we couldn't have an in-person concert. So we're doing this listening party instead. And what you might be interested to know is that we were able to write and record and produce 2 songs, and none of our young people have met each other in person. We did it all online, which is quite an interesting thing that happened this year. So the way tonight will happen is we'll hear from our Aardvark alumni, so young people who have gone through our program before, who'll talk a little bit about the Aardvark Alumni program and share a couple of songs. And then we'll hear from our director and our chair of the board. And then we will hear from our young people who you're looking at on screen right now, and we'll present our 2 songs to you. So, Caden, would you feel ready to jump in? Can I throw you in for you to kickstart the evening for us?
Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you. And feel free to just introduce yourself as well.
Okay, I'm Caden. I'm from Crew 2 2019, so last year's crew. So, I don't know. I don't know.
And are you singing an original song today?
Yeah, I'll be doing one of my own songs. So the song that I'll be performing tonight is called Battles. I actually wrote it while I was in and out of hospital last year, due to multiple medical conditions. So I've just written that while I've been in and out, and yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank
So
you so much
that
for...
one. Can you hear the guitar?
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure. So I'll start now. Can you help me out? Can you hold my hand? Can you guide me through the dark? Can you shelter me and be a lead so that I may soldier on? Being a soldier ain't easy when the war's in your head and your body is the battlefield. Your mind doesn't let you see clearly. You start to destroy yourself. Can you help me out? Can you hold my hand? Can you guide me through the dark? Can you shelter me and be a lead so that I may soldier on? Being a soldier ain't easy when your caught in crossfire until someone can drag you back. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it does get easier. Can you help me out? Can you hold my hand? Can you guide me through the dark? Can you shelter me and be a lead so that I may soldier on? I'll be right here waiting for you. I can be the light to guide you through emotional shelter, cozy and warm. I can be the calm to your storm. I can help you out. I can hold your hand. I can guide you through the dark. I can shelter you so that we'll make it through.
Yay! Thank you so much, Caden. It's a beautiful song. When did you write that song?
So that was mainly written during May last year, I believe.
Okay.
But I haven't really had too much to do. I've been trying to record it and everything, but we're getting there. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a big year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And Caden, were you already singing and songwriting and playing guitar before Aardvark?
I've only been playing guitar since about October 2018, so I hadn't even been playing guitar for a year when I started Aardvark. I'd written occasional, little bits every so often, but nothing really too big. But, yeah, so just help me.
Wow.
It's I've still got the book that we got given to write everything in that's completely just falling apart, but it's still got all the songs from Aardvark last year, and just some little extra bits that I've put in it.
Amazing, full of secret lyrics. Well, thank you so much, Caden, for sharing that with everyone here this evening. And Reese and Ciel are here. And Reese and Ciel, you're going to talk a little bit about Aardvark and alumni, and then play one song, but I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Reese. I've been in the Aardvark crew, or Aardvark Alumni, since 2019. I did my crew in 2018, and so did Ciel.
Same as me.
Alumni has been really good, especially for after Aardvark for me, because it still gives me a way to connect to music. One of the things that Aardvark helped me with music, was reconnect to it. I was quite lost with it and didn't really like it at the time before I came to Aardvark, and still having that ongoing music support really helped me. I think Aardvark Alumni is about once a month on dig days. Once a month on dig days, and we all get together with the whole Aardvark Alumni from past Aardvark crews, and then the current crews will become the Aardvark Alumni at the end of their run. And I've really enjoyed it so far. I think you have, Ciel, as well. Yeah. It definitely helped me to get to see people. it's good to get out a bit.
Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Turning a light on.
But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. If you want me to say anything else, Asami, I can.
Mike.
But yeah.
Oh, Ciel's going to say something too?
No, so I'll just turn on the light.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, as Reese said, it's very friendly with how we've sort of just come in from 2018's second group. I was probably tad nervous going into alumni,
So
meeting
was I.
faces I didn't know. And then first dig day with the last music mentor and therapist. As soon as I walked through those doors, I was just like, this isn't any different.
It's the same, yeah.
Oh, that's great to hear. Well, do you want to introduce your song to everyone?
We're just going to say quickly that there is a
Swear
very
word.
small, mild language warning.
Thank
but
you
our
for that.
song is a cover of A Day to Remember's All Signs Point to Lauderdale.
Okay. Thanks for the language warning, and I'll throw it over to you.
Okay.
What we can.
3, 2, 1. I hate this town, so washed up. Got my friends, don't give a fuck. Tell me that's just bad luck. Will I find where I fit in? Remember when I tried, never straight fucking hurt.
Sore fingers?
I've got tendonitis in both my wrists.
Oh, no. Oh, thank you so much. And it's so good to see you playing music together in the same room.
Well,
There's something so special about that.
Just doing it individually and then recording it. We sort of keep somewhat in time.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And thanks for sharing a little bit about your experience, like transitioning into the Aardvark Alumni. I think that's really helpful, and it's good to know that it felt similar or the same, as you said, CL.
It kind of felt natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've said this before, but at the same time, from Aardvark to Alumni, the only difference I find is we're not recording the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tiny bit of a downside, but at the same time, you meet so many new faces that people can just hang out with each other.
And it's so good to have that ongoing music support after like your 12 weeks or whatever.
Yeah. 14.
Yeah. Thank you so much to both of you. That was awesome. And it's nice to see your personalities coming through as well. Yeah. So I'm going to pass it on to Aria now. So Aria is here. Aria is also from Alumni, and Aria is going to share a film clip with you all today. So Aria, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Did you want to share a little bit about your song with everyone here?
Yeah. So I had a chat with Morgan about this not long ago.
Yeah.
This song was such a like huge song to me, just in like regards to my growth in music. I reckon like there was so many setbacks and just struggles along the way, but this song means so much to me because it's more like focused around like my mental health and like how sometimes I feel like I'm getting dragged back to my past. It's literally called Back to My Past. And yeah, I don't know. I learned a lot. I read it around the time I was like just started with the Aardvark. And I noticed even just with my writing, like it was all changing, just like even like metaphors and stuff. Like I was noticing how much I'd improved just like by like participating in Aardvark programs. But yeah, this video we like just filmed like around my house and stuff. It was like such a good experience, just having my friends help out and everything.
Yeah, that's amazing. And Aria, you like write, produce, and you recorded this yourself. You directed it yourself. Like you do everything, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like to be in control of like anything that I can, I guess, when it comes to my art.
That's amazing. Well, I'm very excited to share it with everyone. So I'm just going to share my screen, everyone, and I hope it all goes smoothly. So thank you, Aria.
Why the hell are they looking at me like that?
Don't give me nothing when the spotlight's on me. It's a silent warning that you don't think I'll succeed. I can see it in your eyes, hope I ain't wasting your time. I wish I felt okay, giving me stage fright. I'm gonna start a rage fight, make attention rain, 'cause I work my ass off to be stared at and glared at.
Why the hell are they looking at me like that?
I think I'm lost, I'm moving forward, but I get dragged back to my past. I don't wanna go there. How long will this episode last? I don't know, I don't care anymore. think I'm lost. I'm moving forward, but I get dragged back to my past. I don't wanna go there. How long will this episode last? I don't know, I don't care anymore. Back to my past. I don't wanna go there. How long will this episode last? I don't know, I don't care anymore. I don't want it back, want it back. I don't want it back, want it back. I make it so far, then I'll drive back to my past. I don't wanna go there. How long will this episode last? I don't know, I don't care anymore. Back to my past. I don't wanna go there. How long will this episode last? I don't know, I don't care anymore.
Oh, Aria, that was amazing. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
sharing that.
That's all right. Thanks for watching.
And Aria, what year were you in Aardvark? Was it last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
Amazing. Well, I'm excited to kind of show what alumni are getting up to and to kind of bring us all together as well, Aardvark crew and the new crew. So thank you to Reese and Ciel and Caden and Aria for sharing your beautiful music with us this evening and to kind of kickstart our listening party. But I might make a bit of a transition and I'll call in Megan and Chris, and alumni, I'll let you all just relax as attendees now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's quite exciting. I get promoted to being a panelist. All right, so I just take it from there, Asami?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you so much, Caden, Ciel, Reese and Aria for sharing your music. It's always just so special, so inspiring, very talented. Yes, as Asami said, my name is Megan and I am the proud director of Aardvark Music. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what Aardvark is and make some acknowledgements and some thank yous for this year and just reflect a little bit on this year, the extraordinary year that it's been. Aardvark Music is about music, but it's also about community and opportunity. We aim to connect young people together through music, but in a supportive environment, while also developing music skills, but also non-music skills, social skills, friendship skills, lots of other skills, public speaking skills. At the core of music, of Aardvark Music, is though the using that powerful connecting and uplifting quality that music has to really sew the fabric of a community that all those involved in Aardvark can remain connected to. It's a really important part of what we do, but also to find opportunity and pathways to perhaps to leadership or to work experience and maybe even paid work. It's one of our goals to provide that for our Aardvarkians. Connecting, supporting, being part of community, these really necessary life elements that have become even more profoundly needed this year since COVID hit us. So I wanted to reflect a little bit on the year, share some challenges that we've had, but also some of our successes, which there's been several. It's been, as I said, the most extraordinary year. COVID has challenged the very fabric of how we work together as a community, I mean, not being able to play music together in person in each other's company has really been the most difficult thing to navigate. It's what we do. It's how we connect. We saw our young people in the community really experience some significant mental health challenges, and many disengaged actually from the community and our support because of the multiple barriers that COVID has created and the isolation, not the least being that connecting via Zoom doesn't always suit everyone. Another challenge that we've come across is that we've lost our venue. We've had the luxury of running our programs out of the Melbourne University Conservatorium at the Ian Potter Centre South Bank in partnership with Melbourne University Music Therapy Department. But due to physical distancing needed for the University of Melbourne to remain COVID safe, they can't accommodate us anymore. So we're on the lookout for an even better venue to call our home. We've got a few leads, but if you have any ideas, do get in touch. We're open. Despite these challenges, we've had lots of successes, which I think we can celebrate at this time of the year. The biggest one, I think, is that we've adapted and kept going without missing a beat, I might add. We continued employment of all our staff, even expanding our staff team while so many were laying off their staff, something I think we can be really proud of. When COVID hit, literally the day that we were going to start Crew 2, we had to immediately take everything online. Sometimes the crew were like blindly trying things from week to week, but always learning, always refining, and always persisting. So I just wanted to take this moment to really acknowledge and thank Asami, Yo, and Morgan for your willingness to persist, to learn, to try new things, and to really go with the flow. It's been really impressive. And I want to make mention that actually Asami, Yo, and Morgan all started their roles brand new this year with Aardvark. So brand new positions for a crazy year. Like, what a way to start. Yo and Morgan haven't even met each other in person, which is something we hope to rectify next week. And in fact, as we said before, many of the new participants haven't met in person. So that will be an exciting thing. So this year we really planned to be in this like developmental growth phase of Aardvark. And despite COVID-19, we have actually continued with that. So I'm really proud to say that we've employed our very first youth support lead as part of our Pathways program. So Morgan, who you've met, is a past Aardvarkian and successfully applied for that position. And I have to say he has been an incredibly valuable addition to the team in an incredibly challenging year. So thanks, Morgan. You'll hear more from Morgs a bit later. Our other strategic development plan was to take us to a new level of community and corporate awareness and marketing, something that we hadn't actually moved into before. So this plan included employing our very first marketing lead while also rebranding ourselves. Again, I'm really proud to say that we have a brand new logo, a brand new website, and welcomed our brand new marketing lead, Elise Carmichael. So I want to thank you, Elise, for joining our team and also like seriously hitting the ground running. This role would also not have been possible without the donation from one of our long-term corporate partners, Liberty Financial. So huge thank you to Liberty for their ongoing support and belief in what we do. It really means a lot to us. So restrictions are lifting. The prospect of life looking a little bit more normal is real. We're even more determined to get back on track, to get back into playing music in person, get back into the studio and also back out there performing. I think despite the challenges, mostly this year we've learnt lots, we've persisted and we've shown some resilience as alongside our Aardvarkians have also done this. It's because we believe that we've got something unique and something we can offer young people to make a difference. Connecting through music, community, opportunity in that ongoing way, we think is what makes that difference. We believe all young people should have access to music opportunities, regardless of their gender, ethnicity, race, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic status. We want to increase access for all. And we're so aware, particularly now after COVID, of the need for mental health support as well. So finally, some acknowledgements and thank yous. Firstly, full credit to the new Aardvarkians who started their time with Aardvark via Zoom. They kept turning up despite the challenges and the weirdness of the online thing, and the occasional technical difficulties. And Yo's going to share with you a little bit more about how they did this and what programs were used. 2 amazing songs have been produced over online, so I can't wait for you all to hear them. So congratulations to the crew, and thank you for being part of Aardvark. We can't wait to actually meet you in person. Also, huge thanks and congratulations to the Aardvark alumni who kept turning up to our fortnightly sessions on Zoom and kept connected and kept the alumni crew going as well. Even though lots of people came and went, some disengaged but came back, it really has, we've stayed the course of this. A few more thank yous before I stop talking to our visiting artists this year. Thanks for coming on board again. LT, our current volunteer, artist and past music therapist, Ellie Scrine, our ambassador, Monique Brumby, and Ambassador Stonefield. Thanks to our volunteer, Dave, for his workshop and ongoing support of Aardvark, and also for Vincent Chun for coming to all of the dig days and he's our IT support guru. So thank you so much. Thank you to Sarah, my colleague, partnerships director, and also co-founder of Aardvark. Ongoing passion, vision, support, persistence. It takes it all. So thank you, Sarah. Finally, a couple more thank yous to our corporate partners. I've already mentioned Liberty, Touchstone Consulting, Bolger Base and Olive Grove. Really long-term support, which has allowed us to continue, particularly this year. And some also funding from Melbourne City Council to help out this year as well, being really significant. And we are governed by a board of wonderful people. So I just wanted to mention everyone by name on that board. Chair Chris Klingbeil, who you'll hear from very soon, Al Brown, Sophie Coleman, Mary Robb, Andrew Dillon, Andrew Dean, and Cam McFarlane. Lots of people in the background that keep working. So thank you to everyone. Thank you for coming and listening and for trying this again, something new, a webinar we've never done before. I'd just like to throw to Chris to say a few words.
Thanks, Megan. Yeah, it's been a crazy year, hey? To the performers so far, I actually have a guitar instructor that's based in Toronto. And so I get what it feels like to play in front of a laptop, and it's not easy. So very, very well done. I'm going to repeat some of the things that Megan said. I think this year has been extraordinary for everybody, but I think for Aardvark, it's been especially extraordinary. So big congrats to Megan and Sarah and Asami and Yo and Morgan and Elise. When I started thinking about what happened over the last 12 months since we were actually all together last year at this launch, we've got a new dream team, really, in terms of people on board. We've got a new website. We've got a new logo. We've shifted to Zoom. We've done all these things that in a normal year would have been nuts. But in a year where everybody really doesn't understand what's going to happen tomorrow, it's just an extraordinary effort. So a huge congratulations to the team, because without putting too much on it, it could have fallen over. And instead, I think it's actually in a better place than it was this time last year. So thank you very much. To the Aardvark alumni, you just keep coming and keep delivering. I say it every year is better than the last in terms of the music, but your support has been awesome. As Meg said, to the board, Soph, Mary, Al, the Andrews, Cam, you make board meetings really fun. I don't like being called the chair. I think it's just an honor to be a part of it. But thank you all for helping, and the volunteers. Dave hates any notice of anything, but he's just an extraordinary person, and he's been here for over a decade. And Vincent, the great man, he just does whatever we need him to do. So Dave and Vince and the Merry Crew, well done. Meigs has talked about the sponsors. Obviously, without you, this wouldn't be happening, and it's your support that keeps it going. And I guess to finish off, it's been a really tough year for everybody. I was talking to Meigs the other day that I think early mid-October, I actually really started feeling the weight. And the two things that got me through, well, three things that got me through were family, friends, and music. And I always talk about Aardvark. The music is the calling card, but what it does is it enables people to create, but it also enables people to start a tribe. And I think that's really for 10 years what Aardvark has done is built friendships, build opportunities. I mean, Morgan going into his role is just outstanding. That's the next stage of Aardvark in terms of bringing careers. So I just want to thank all of you for listening now. And, here goes to 2021. Hopefully we'll be all together soon.
Thank you so much, Chris. And thank you, Megan, as well. You've provided us with a lot of support through this year. Our programs team, as Megan said, we were new, so we really, really appreciated your support throughout. So thank you. And I'm just going to do a little switch over again. So please give me a moment. Bye-bye. Okay, amazing. I'm going to throw it over to you, Morgan.
Perfect. Well, as Meg said before, my name is Morgan, and I was lucky enough to be the youth support lead for this year in Aardvark. It's been a real honor because I actually went through the Aardvark program back in 2016. God, it's been a while. And I was mentoring through the groups, which some of these young people will be getting to do next year as well. And then I did my youth work course and applied for the job and got it. And it's been so fantastic to be able to see all the young people grow and really, shine. Music has been amazing. I'd just like to talk a little bit about the challenges that we've had as well with COVID. And I guess having to move this platform all online. Because I have been through Aardvark and helped out quite a bit through the years, this definitely has been quite a shift for myself and many other people. It's been both good and bad. We've had lots of challenges, lots of benefits as well. For example, we have had some participants come through who otherwise wouldn't be able to actually join our sessions because they live so far away. So in that means it's really awesome that we are able to incorporate people who normally wouldn't be able to in the program and have them join us online. But in saying that, we have, both us, the programs team, the Aardvarkians themselves have I can't speak tonight. I'm sorry, guys. have had challenges, but we've definitely fought our way through those one way or another. And I think mental health has been a big thing this year. Having that shift in our daily lives from, going out, being able to go out, see friends, to suddenly us all being locked down, we've definitely been able to see the impact it's had on, everyone. Basically, I don't think there's one person that this hasn't impacted. So we had to, as a team, had to adapt to that, and we had to kind of basically from day one, like Meg said, it kind of happens literally the day that COVID struck. So we had to kind of get our stuff together really quickly. The first session that we had, we weren't too sure what we were going to do because we weren't prepared for this. We were all going to start in person. And we quickly adapted, tried to form this program. The first session that we had, Crew 1, we kind of went with the flow. We got there in the end, and I think having that first session was very beneficial in enabling us to create this actual solid program that I think we've succeeded with Crew 2, these guys here today. So in total, I think it's been a extremely positive experience, both for myself, the team, and the Aardvarkians. I think we've all learnt a lot, and I'm so proud of everyone for coming through at the end of the day, even though we have faced many, many challenges. But in saying that, I'd like to pass it on to Yo to explain what we actually did in the program.
Thanks, Morgan. So my name is Yo. I am the resident songwriter for Aardvark, and I took care of the music songwriting side of things, I guess, for this crew. And I'm going to talk a little bit about, basically what we did together on the musical side of things through the year. As Morgan said, we were kind of thrown into the deep end when the pandemic hit, and we had to very quickly develop a way to engage with our young people that was still effective and in a way that they could still learn how to play with music and play music basically and write songs, as is what the entire goal is for a program like this. But we couldn't have done it without a few key pieces of software. I guess the first one being Zoom. We actually relied on Zoom quite heavily to do the communication part. And the other piece of software that we used is an online program called BandLab, and that was actually recommended to us by an alumni, Iggy. So shout out to you, mate. Like, thanks for giving us that little tip. BandLab is basically a recording. It's a digital audio workstation that works in a browser. So I've been using it in Chrome. Everyone else has been using it in whatever internet browser they've got in this group. And what this program can do is it allows you to record audio. You can edit audio. You can arrange all the stuff that you've recorded and edited. You can program MIDI. It comes with a whole bunch of inbuilt instruments and also samples and loops. It's got quite a lot of features that allow you to write songs or write music. So we had to. There was a bit of a learning curve for the programs team, and then we learned how to use it, and then we had to teach our young people in the crew how to use it as well. One of the great features of BandLab is that you can actually use it in a collaborative sense with multiple users at the same time. So using what's called a live session, we would start a live session, and then everyone in the group who was in the Zoom would jump onto BandLab, and then we would go live, and you can actually see everyone's little mouse cursor moving around the screen, and everyone could edit things in real time. That is actually a bit of a dream because, usually we'd all be in the same room and we could just give immediate feedback with what you're doing. And so there's a big advantage to be able to do that. We did run into a few technical difficulties. Everyone has experienced, I'm sure, themselves during this year. The internet is not as instant or as you can't act with the same spontaneity that you can when you're in the same room as each other. So it's almost like only one person can contribute at a time. And the way we combated that was we split people up into groups using breakout rooms in Zoom, and we also created separate sessions in BandLab, and we paired people up, or we made smaller groups, or people could work individually on these projects. I thought that helped. We experimented with that quite early on, and we really looked at the productivity of things to see how it was going. And I think it also gave our young people a really great chance to learn about each other and what kind of music they like, and they could talk to each other, which it helped because if we're all in the same room at the same time, and there's only one person talking at a time, it is hard to bond and to gel. So but I mean, all of it really points to the strength of our young people, and and how they just persevered. It's not the perfect situation, but it's one that we had to work with, and we did. So the first half of the 14-week program, we basically were teaching the group how to use BandLab, how to record instruments and vocals, how to use the library of loops that BandLab has online. We were teaching them how to program MIDI. We also did a fair bit of work on lyric writing, and so things like how to use rhymes and how to structure your rhymes so that they have maximum effect. And then, we'd zoom out a little bit on the lyric writing and look at the story as a whole as well. And I'm very proud of our group because I think they've demonstrated that they've learnt those skills very much so in the 2 songs that we'll play for you later on. So the first half of the program was that. We were just transferring skills to these young people, and they soaked it up like a sponge, which was to our delight. It's the first time we're doing any of this, so we were just really hoping that what we were doing would work. And when we kind of set them all off on their first BandLab session by themselves, it's kind of like launching a boat that you built and hoping that it doesn't sink, and it didn't sink. It really took off. So that leads on to the second half of the program, the second 7 weeks, I guess, of this 14-week program. We just spent it writing these 2 songs. We got together as a group and we chose the topics and what styles we wanted to incorporate into these 2 songs. And yeah, over 7 weeks, we slowly morphed and shaped and sculpted these things using all the skills that we learned. Object writing, how to program MIDI, all of those things I was talking about before, they came into use. Everyone got to identify their strengths and really flex when they got in there, which was really awesome to see and to hear. So all in all, there was a lot of musical growth, and yeah, it was difficult because it was online, and there is things like latency and lag that can really bother us sometimes, but we just kept going, and we do have 2 songs to present. But on the topic of growth, musically, that's not the only area that they grew in. I guess Asami can talk a little bit more about that, so I might hand it over to you, Asami.
Thanks, Yo. I'm going to put everyone on gallery mode. So this is the part of the evening where I will embarrass everyone, and I'm going to talk about each of you individually. So just get ready. And before I do, I just want to say a big thank you to our mentors. Yo mentioned that Iggy helped us out by introducing us to BandLab, so thank you, Iggy. Mel was around for the first half of the year, and of course, Ellie, thank you so much for being here with us in Crew 2 as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about everyone individually, and this is just going to build up all of the excitement for the songs. So I'm going to go in the order that everyone kind of signed up to the program. So Harrison, right from the start, Morgan, Yo and I, we knew that you were just going to excel in this program because you're such a great musician and you have so many great production skills, and you also have this ability to motivate everyone as well and get everyone on board. But what we found was it wasn't just your music skills that really came to life in our program, but we slowly started to see different parts of you, and you slowly started to open up to us as well. And we got to learn more about Harrison, the human, and Harrison, the person, not just Harrison, the musician. And it was really lovely to see that. And we're so glad that you contributed to this program, and especially to one of the songs that you'll hear. Harrison wrote the intro essentially and pretty much saved that song. So thank you so much, Harrison. And we look forward to seeing you in Alumni.
Oh, thank you.
And next, I'm going to talk about you, Ollie. I can see your suspicious eyes. But Ollie, do you know what? You we're just always so quick. Whatever we did, whatever activity we did, even the icebreakers, you were always the first to be like, I've got an answer, I've got something to contribute, I've got something to play, or I can think of a melody here. And that is so important in groups like this. Like, you really help the group to just kind of move forward and keep making music and keep engaging with one another. And as the group progressed over the 14 weeks, we really got to see the very chatty side to Ollie. So much so that we were like, Ollie, don't forget, you still have to record drums. And then you'd be like, oh yeah, I do. But it's just so nice in Aardvark when you can see people not just in their music skills, but again, just kind of blossoming in all different areas of life. So that was amazing. And Ollie, in the alumni, I think drummers are always needed. So you're going to be in high demand once you shift over into alumni. So get ready. And say hello to your cats too. And, oh, there's one there. And Ruby. Ruby. Ruby, you are the baby of our group, but you, like, your experiences in life and the wisdom that you have from everything that you've gone through makes you like the oldest in the group. And I mean that in a good way. You've just gone through so much, and you've been so open in sharing all the struggles that you've experienced in your life and this year. And I think that really helped the group to feel comfortable and to feel safe with one another. When someone opens up, it creates safety for a lot of other people to open up about what they're going through. So you really led us through that really important transition or that connection that's really hard to develop on Zoom. So we want to say thank you for that. And I think even you and I, we've had difficult conversations and difficult chats, but you just keep trying and you just keep going. And I think it's this strength that really, that I'm really inspired by. And I think you inspired the rest of the group too. And, you know, something about Ruby that you need to know is that Ruby came in saying, oh, I don't sing in front of anyone, but you will hear her voice in both of the songs. You'll hear her beautiful singing voice and her beautiful melodies in both of the songs. So thank you, Ruby. And Liam. Liam. So we knew, Liam, right from the start that you were just like such a considerate, overly considerate human being, and so generous and so giving, so much so that you continued to refuse our offers to lend you a laptop to join the program. And it took us so many goes. I had to try, Morgan had to try, and finally, for some reason, you accepted Yo's offer. But we're so glad you did, because we finally got to hear your voice. And as Chris mentioned earlier, like, there were parts of this year where things got really dark and we were in the middle of winter, the middle of lockdown, the middle of our sessions. And I think that your humor and the fun that you brought and the silliness and the strange, like, dad jokes and stuff that you brought to the group, that really kept us going. And it really helped us to pull through right to this point now. So we thank you so much, and we can't wait to see you in alumni as well. And you also play trumpet, you sing, you added some rhymes, you do everything. You helped others with your songwriting. You were right there, front and center. So thank you, Liam.
Thank you, Sami. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Liam. Amazing. And of course, last but not least, Paris. So everyone, Paris has been here from Crew 1. So right from the start, Paris was right there with us when we had to, what they call pivot, on March 16th, when we were supposed to start our program. And I called Paris and said, we're not going to meet. And you were so patient with us as we fumbled our way through the start. We tried out a few different platforms, and you were just there the whole time helping us through. And we were also really amazed that you would come to Aardvark, but you would also like do everything. Like, you would cook dinner and you would like water your plants, and then you would walk your dog, but you would still also contribute to the songs. And we were like, who is this person? She's so amazing. And then you stuck around for Crew 2, which is amazing. And I think something shifted and you were really like a very grounded, calm, nurturing presence in our group. And I know that you've gone through a lot of changes, and we just really thank you for spending the year with us, spending this difficult year with us. And like I said to everyone, when you've made such a huge impact on my life and our lives, and we just can't wait to see how everything progresses from here on. And we did have a conversation once, didn't we, about how tall everyone is, and we found out that Paris and Ollie are the tallest in our group. So we'll get to find out things like that about each other soon. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it to you, Paris, and Paris is just going to talk a little bit about her experience of this year, and then we're just trying to create as much momentum as possible and as much anticipation up until our songs that you'll hear after. So, Paris, over to you.
Yeah, this has been a pretty crazy year, and I hope that everyone's doing as okay as they can. I know I've struggled a fair bit through this pandemic, and it's all new to us, I guess, and yeah, so I couldn't imagine what it's like for everyone else, but it's been a really amazing opportunity and pleasure to be working with Aardvark and to have the I'm really bad at talking. Wait, no, I got this.
Yeah, you do, and it's hard on
great.
Zoom as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the pleasure is to work with such amazing people such as Asami, Yo, and Morgan, and it's just been a really crazy year. Like, I mean, some of you might know that like throughout this whole program, I've actually been pregnant. So like literally in like a few weeks, I've got a baby on the way. So yeah, it's crazy. And it's just been amazing to have this like every Monday to come to and just to be with such amazing people. It's very supportive, like, because you know, like other people going through things as well, and I'm getting emotional.
We're here with you, Paris. Don't worry.
Stage fright. Okay, there.
It's all the emotions, isn't it? The hormones.
But yeah, like on behalf of the group, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Wait,
Yeah,
give me a sec.
you're so welcome, Paris.
I'm so bad at this.
No, you're doing great, Paris.
No, my mom's crying. Oh God. Okay, wait.
It's like, no, you're crying. I'm not crying, you're crying.
These words are so bad.
There's just so many onions in your room, Paris. You need to clean that up.
All right, I got this. Okay. Yeah, so we've learned heaps about music and about ourselves and conquered many fears. We've spent the last few months working on our skills, and it's truly been an experience and pleasure to have Aardvark in our lives. And it's just, yeah, as hard as it's been during these times, we've accomplished so much. Even though some of us had only had phones, we had the privilege to have Aardvark lend us laptops, and that's been like really cool. Why am I crying? But yeah, what was up to? Yeah, we've had many laughs and such amazing bonds with each other, and yeah, just thank you to the group for all the effort and hard work you guys have put in, because you guys are just absolutely amazing individuals, and you have such like strong personalities, and it's just really cool to like be able to connect with each and every one of you. And this opportunity that we have been given has really like had a big effect on my life, and I'm sure everyone else's. and it's just such a good feeling to know how far we've how far we've all come, or how far we've all come, and like all the big steps we're taking in life together. And it's just such a good feeling to know how I just said that. As we progress into alumni, I can't wait to make many more memories together. Music has been a really big part of our everyday lives, and it's good to be able to have Aardvark to be our starting point, and it's really helped. So yeah, just thank you to everyone in the group, the leaders, and everyone that I didn't meet beforehand, such as Megan and Chris and everyone else, and the alumni for coming and stuff. And just thank you for everyone else who's been a really big support. So yeah.
Oh, thank you, Paris. You're so welcome.
Make me cry, Paris.
I know. Thank you, Paris. And yeah, like we keep saying, it is the end of our crew, but the alumni awaits, and you'll be stuck with us until all the way up till 25. So we're here for the long haul, everyone. So everyone, hopefully we've built up enough anticipation for our songs. And actually, do we have names for our songs? I've only got funny names. Do we have names? No. Well, a running theme throughout our program was pizza. I think the first conversation that we really had like an emotional reaction to, and like that was the moment where I felt like the group came together, was when we said, can you have pineapple on your pizza? And that was how we all became friends.
Of course you can.
I don't think so. So okay, I've got my sound sharing, and there's no film clip, so you'll just be watching our faces as you hear it. But this first song is called Friendship Pizza.
What can I do for you?
Cause I'm the monster under your bed. Why are you screaming? I just need a friend. I'm not a Goomba or a goon. You're a princess, toadstool. I'm trying to kill you. Just trying to be a friend like it's preschool. But in school, I was always the one who was last picked from off the wall while playing a ball, just running and running, giving it my all. senses has been innocence, trying to find my way as an alien in a lost watch that has led me astray. Not Australia, oh hey, how you doing? See you later. Where are my friends? Red dot right on the radar. Your location, I just can't reach it all. Like you're a bug, and I'm sprayed head to toe in aerosol. Asshole, who me? You could say so easily. Is it you? If you're a man who just judges monsters too?
Friends stick up for each other. They love you so much, it could never be a bother.
Yay! So everyone, that was called Friendship Pizza. Maybe we'll change the name. I don't know. I don't think we will. Now I want to play you our second song, and I just want to remind everyone that we've made these songs and we never ever met in person, which just blows my mind. Okay, so this one is called Homemade Pizza.
So my youth hopped as a cob chopped my heart's locked. Open up, I'm full of love and susceptible to the crap the snake talks.
Have I made mistakes in life? 100%. Do I regret any of it? Not really. Because if you don't look at it as an accomplishment of learning and growing, then really it's just a burden. So stay healthy.
I thought I was on my own. I started to learn to grow. Started to learn to be a better man.
Thought I was talking slow, started to burn the low, started to find myself a better man.
My goal for 2020 is to beat cancer. I would love to start show jumping in 2021.
My goal for 2021 is to become a better drummer than I was in 2020.
I thought I was on my own. I started to learn to grow. Started to learn to be a better man.
Thought I was talking slow, started to burn the low, started to find myself a better man.
Alright, so just to get us started, I've departed with the part of me that's guarded and that's partial to the parts of being stuck in places hard to see. I ain't COVID, but it's getting hard to breathe. I'm starting to see parts of being heartless that are hard to beat. I'm flying, but I'm drowning, fat with starving, getting hard to eat.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Look at our chat going wild, everyone. But that was Friendship Pizza and that was Homemade Pizza. And I think that the titles of those songs, they might be really far-fetched from the content of the songs, but they just mean so much to us and to us as a group. And it's been a big year. And it's been a big project that's kind of culminated to this point. And so this crew, you'll be joining the alumni from now on. You've been initiated into the alumni. And to everyone that's joined us this evening, thank you so much for your time. And I know everyone's had way too much screen time over COVID, but thank you for joining us here this evening. And we'll make sure that you know how to access these songs and how to find these songs and how to listen to these songs again. But we'll be in touch. And I think that's it, everyone. Have I forgotten anything? I hope not.
I think well done to each and every one of you. You've done incredibly. Should be very proud.
Definitely. All right, everyone. Should we do our strange Zoom bye-bye? We'll be like, okay, bye everyone. Bye-bye. Good night.